Hello everybody, this is Ryan and Angela from LostInReviews.com, and we're here at South by Southwest 2013 for film and music and having an awesome amount of time.
Too much fun.
Yeah. So the other night we saw the new film by Vincenzo Natali called Haunter, and if you don't recognize the name, he's the man behind Cube and the amazing Splice.
Yeah, Splice.
Yeah. And I was so excited to see this film. Sadly to say, though, it's not that great.
I was excited about this too. Just reading the synopsis, even I was excited. Just reading the synopsis, you think it's sort of like the others, because right away from the synopsis you get that, okay, this family's probably dead and they don't know it, and that's exactly what the plot is. And then,
yeah.
Of course, if you've seen the others, that's how that is too. But as the film plays out, it doesn't really feel like the others. It actually feels more like it could be. What did we say before? Like
man, it feels
Beetlejuice meets Groundhog Day or something.
But I mean, that would be an awesome movie.
Awesome.
Beetlejuice meets Groundhog Day, but actually, it's more like The Lovely Bones, which
yes.
We all know is a bad thing to be like.
Yeah. So the reason you're saying it's why it's like The Lovely Bones is because the way it looks and the way it kind of drags on. The way it looks actually reminds me of how Ty West did his Innkeepers.
Yeah, and that's kind of weird to me, too. I kind of wonder if Vincenzo actually saw the Innkeepers, maybe saw some of Ty West stuff, because it does have a little bit of Ty West feel to it.
A very, very same kind of tone to it, as far as the colors and the smoke and the way the camera pans. Now, this does star Abigail Breslin as the daughter who, I guess, wakes up,
yeah.
realizes that she's dead, realizes that she's reliving the same day over and over again. The rest of her family doesn't. She can't leave the house. Nobody, has a reason why. The car doesn't work. The phones don't work. And there's a reason for that day. But these people can't, they keep reliving the same day and they don't know why.
Yeah, and the big part of why I say it's kind of like The Lovely Bones is it is this dead girl that's trying to save a girl that's going kind of like what she went through. So we do have like this kind of psychic travel of different times and stuff. The film is set in the 80s, so it does take that effect of there's no cell phones. We do have a wall phone, and
it takes place originally in the 80s.
Yeah, that's
what I mean. She reaches out to so many different times. She's talking to a girl in the 50s. A girl before that, and then a girl in the future, which is set now.
Yeah, so she's a girl that was killed by the ghost of a serial killer. So she also has to help other girls, one in the future that is, maybe in danger from this same person, and then a few in the past that need to wake up and realize that they're ghosts and they're living in this kind of nightmare house.
Are you confused yet? Because that's kind of how it came off in the film we were watching it. It's kind of an editing mistake here where you just don't know where the lead is going.
Yeah, I don't think it's an editing mistake. I think it's more of a writing mistake.
A story writing mistake.
Yeah, and I think that's where Vincenzo kind of gets off here, is because he didn't write it. Yeah. He just directed it. So, after Splice, he may be looking to find other material because Splice didn't do so well. Even though I loved it.
I thought it was a fantastic original story, and this seems like it should be an original story, but it's like we've said already, there's so many films we've named that have touched on this topic already and done the same thing already. So it's like, why would I see it? There's nothing new there. Now, that's not to say it was a terribly made film. As a director, Natali, I think, made it look fantastic.
Yeah, and he's so good. And I the biggest thing I could say is I wasn't mad at the film. I was just disappointed. I really wanted this to be great because he is such a great director. He's a great writer. He makes great films, but Haunter is just not one of them.
No, it's not. Maybe the next one. Do you want to go ahead and rate it, or do you have anything else you want to add on about it?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of depresses me to even talk about it because I was really, really excited about this one.
We were really pumped about this because we are a fan, and we'll definitely go see anything it comes out with after this. It's just this was not for us. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this to please see Splice, please see Cube. Do not see this, and we can just move on from there, Vincenzo. It's just 2 out of 5 for me.
I'll give it 2 out of 5 clarinets. There's some clarinets in the film.
All right, guys. That is it for me and Angela here at South by Southwest 2013. Please stay tuned to Lost in Reviews for more South by Southwest coverage.
Thanks. Bye.